What up, guys? Midwest Brown Boy Chronicles, episode 12. This is the movie section. I've wanted to break it down into parts for you guys for some time. From recommendations and feedback from my family and my friends, I think it's just better to get you guys to kind of love sections of what I talk about and kind of phase into other parts of my videos instead of giving you an 18-minute video. Let me give you guys pieces and parts and hope you guys put it all together. So this is the movie section. Last week I did go and go see Fantastic Four. It was wonderful. First Steps was everything I wanted it to be. I told you guys last week I wanted it to be a movie that kind of spoke to my emotions, made it feel like they were such a tight-knit family I could never question how much they do for each other, and it did just that. It made me feel like this was home. No matter what they did for each other, they wanted to be there for each other through all of it. The conflict, the strife, the love, the hate, the frustration, all of it. The questions that needed to be answered were answered in just such a wonderful pace. Pacing the movie was great. It was a funny movie. It made me cry. I would tell you guys, having a son who's just over 7 months, it definitely makes my heart scream with some of the scenes in the movie. I was just a very emotional wreck sometimes. I'm a very emotional man as it is, so I didn't feel bad about shedding tears for some very beautiful scenes. Pedro Pascal did great as Mr. Fantastic. Joseph Quinn in his role did amazing. Oh my gosh. Johnny Torch was the complete opposite of what I expect. It's not a ladies' man in this movie more. It's somebody who genuinely cares about everyone and wants to make it work, wants to make everything they need to do to solve the problem, to finish the conflict work. And kudos to him. Vanessa Kirby as the Invisible Woman, her role was fantastic. Pun intended. I think she did so great. Somebody you pulled for the whole movie. I can't say his name, his whole name. The guy who played the Thing, he did wonderful himself. The whole cast, they were a family. It was beautiful to watch. Fantastic Four, my seal of approval. Guys, go see it. A very good family movie, a very good, just all around movie. They talk about a lot of things, they answer a lot of questions, and they set it up for a lot of fun adventures down the road. Two post-credit scenes, one in the middle, one at the very end. I tell you, the one at the very end isn't as important as the one in the middle, but still there's two post-credit scenes, and I mean, I'm still gonna stay. It's an extra 5 minutes out of your life. Get over it and just stay. But yeah, Fantastic Four, First Steps, definitely look for that one. Go see it, guys, if you can. It's fun, you're gonna like it. I know that Marvel's fatigued us all. I get it. They finally have kind of figured out, I feel like, the template to just kind of slow down, where Thunderbolts didn't need to be anything special, and Fantastic Four just needed to give us enough to love and really enjoy Marvel just once more, and it did just that. So I'm excited for what's to come, excited for the big bads we're going to meet in the next movies, because that's the last Marvel movie for the rest of the year. So we don't have another Marvel movie coming until, I think it's February of 26, so we got a long ways to go, but good for them, giving us time to really digest and enjoy a movie and almost miss Marvel. Like, I think is probably the best template. Just give us time to miss you. Don't come back so fast. Don't give us 12 weeks and then you're back. We need time to truly love these movies, digest them, and actually fully understand them before the next part comes on. It doesn't need to be the 10-year phase plan that you guys had before. It can be a completely different organic plan that works just as well. So Fantastic Four, First Steps was a great movie. And to start the next phase of the Marvel Universe, I think it's going to be honest. There's going to be so much fun we're going to see, because they're just opening us up to so many possibilities of different places to be, different areas in the cosmos to be. So fun things ahead for sure. I also yesterday went and saw Together. I've been telling you guys about Together. Dave Franco, Allison Brie, who are a real life married couple, playing a couple in the movie who are changing their scenery. I would sum that movie up by saying, would you do anything for someone you want to forge a life with? And I mean it as anything. Not just together, but forever. It was fun. It was what I wanted. If you guys have seen The Substance that came out last year, the body horror movie with Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore that won her an Oscar, yeah, it's got some gruesome scenes. It's got some very we'll use the word grotesque. I would feel like grotesque makes sense. Like, it's just not like you're shocked at what you're looking at, but you're not exactly happy to look at it. You're not really excited to look at it. You're almost like, it's happening. And yeah. Very creative scenery, very creative directing of scenes. More than a few scenes, I wanted to scream like a little girl. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to really run out the theater and just, no, I can't do this, I'm out. More than a few scenes had me questioning how far you can stretch the brain before you really ask yourself why you're in the room. It was fun, nonetheless. I really love the way Dave Franco plays certain like portrayals of characters he does. He got a really good range, and I've seen him in funny, serious, apologetic, sad, and he just puts it all together. Those Franco boys are real. Alison Brie does amazing in her role. I'm just gonna tell you guys, there are some scenes you gotta turn away from, and I wouldn't blame you. There are some scenes that make my stomach queasy. Yeah. I'm having flashbacks right now, and I'm telling you guys, there's some scenes that you're gonna question. I think I could love somebody a lot, but do I love you this much? I love my wife to death. That movie's asking you to do a lot for somebody you love to death, and I mean to death. So go see that. I do think it's one of those movies that if you guys don't go see it in the next week or two, it's gonna be gone. August is setting up for a lot of movies coming out in like this month, so I think it coming out at the end of July kind of puts it in that middle ground where before September gets here, when the start of like the fall season of movies hits, I think it's gonna have probably a 2-week window of actually being in theaters. So if you guys want to go see it together, which I would recommend, it's still got a wonderful rating on Rotten Tomatoes. All in all, even outside the body horror and the overall horror story, great storytelling, overall good plot. I loved how the movie went. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Give it a real chance, but go see it now. Go see it in the next week or two, because it does not have that long in theaters. I know it doesn't. Whenever AMC pops the little signs around the movie that says artisan film, it almost always means it's like an independent film. The companies that are sponsoring the film are not as big as Lionsgate and DreamWorks and stuff, so they don't have the leash almost to keep a movie in theaters for 3-4 weeks. They need to hope it hits really hard for 2 weeks, and they get it out theaters, get it on demand. People want to really watch it because they didn't get to see it in theaters. So together is worth it. Go see it before it's out of theaters. And of course, I'm gonna leave it at weapons. I'm like a little girl on Christmas, little boy fucking running away. I'm telling you guys, it feels like I'm about to get the best present of my life, the biggest remote control car I've ever seen. I'm about to run it through a wall or something. My excitement for Weapons is so real, more because I've been reading a lot of what the director of the movie was going for, what the writer of the script was going for. They're doing a lot to try to make it feel like this movie is going to be iconic. I always get a little weary of them pushing the narrative so hard, of trying to make us believe in something before it starts. That being said, guys, I have nothing but excitement for this movie. Weapons is going to be really good. The director of Barbarian is the one who directed this movie. For everything that I didn't like about Barbarian, there were still amazing scenes that have never left my brain. So I think to myself, you got 4 years since Barbarian to really hone your craft, and that's exactly what I was reading. He's honed his craft. He's made it even better than we could imagine. And stay tuned for a wonderful story that's going to keep us on our heels and have us surprised at the end. So I'm excited to go see that. I almost think I want to go see it on the night it comes out on Thursday. And you guys will definitely get my reviews for that next week with giddy excitement. But Weapons is, I hope to say, the horror movie of the year. Because as it stands right now, my horror movie of the year probably is Bring Her Back. And I'm honestly telling you guys, Together was amazing. I put it up there, but Bring Her Back was the one that definitely has me still shocked thinking about. And surprisingly, Until Dawn did really good this year. Those are probably my two for right now, but I hope to come back and tell you that Weapons changed how I look at horror movies again, with all the love in my heart. So, alright guys, this has been episode 12 of Midwest Brown Boy Chronicles. I am your Midwest Brown Boy, Jalen Brownford. You guys have a good night. Stay tuned for more episodes like this. I really want to break it down for you guys in different parts and pieces. Hope you guys come back and put it all together. Have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.